Hello, hello, hello. Hello out there. How much money did Meghan make from her endeavors? Do we know? I think I do. Sorry, I went blank for a sec. Okay. We are going to be listening to some information about Meghan and how much she made on her trip and how well did it go. I heard that she only sold 30 seats. She had medical detectors. She had, it's weird. Hola, Cece. So, without further ado, hello, Lizzie. Let's get to it. But before we start, one quick commercial. That is so funny to me. Okay. This bubblegum is good. It's sweet. Okay. I hope you guys having a wonderful day, a wonderful morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up. If you're getting ready for work, whatever the case may be. I'm hanged up. Who knows, girl? I wish I had my mouse. Oh. Hold on, guys. Let me share my screen. Share my life. Take me for what I am. I'm all that you want and everything that you.
But again, Meghan, while she's been out here, has been saying that she is a victim. She says that she has been the most trolled person in the entire world.
Every day for 10 years, I've been bullied and attacked, and I was the most trolled person in the entire world, man or woman. I'm still here.
Kinsey The victim respect my privacy / fake royal tour and profit from it continues.
I mean, if you want to be considered an authority on a very sensitive subject like this, online harm, how the online environment can affect people, then you need to take yourself out of the equation. You need to come with analytics, statistics, and research to back up the solution that you're hopefully providing. It's not, a time. This isn't your time to shine and go, no, look, people are the meanest to me. And analytically, I've heard other people on your station argue that Trump was more trolled. In 2024, we know that Catherine, the Princess of Wales, was one of the most trolled people. This was all leading up to the discovery of her cancer. So, I'm sorry, but I'm not buying it. I have no sympathy for this woman. Stop making it all about you.
I don't think she ever will. It's been all...
She's so excited about the fact of being trolled. I'm feeling okay, CC. Thanks for asking. I know I got some new commercials. It's bubble gum. It's called bubble gum. Yeah, like double bubble. It's so good. It's the different flavors. The troll complaining that she is being trolled. How ironic. Don't you think? I do. It's like rising on your wedding day. Hubba Bubba. I wonder if this isn't Hubba Bubba. It is Double Bubba. Double Bubble. Double Bubble. And whatever flavor this is so good. Okay. The Royal Australian tour didn't go as planned, unfortunately. There was only 47 people that supposedly showed up. When you got there, you had to be frisked by a person and go through a medical detector. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Especially since she I was going to say, I forgot. Shoot. My words got jumbled. Sorry about that. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that the trip failed and it didn't go as well as it should have. And people have been talking about it. Now, Sue Smith did a live on it. Yeah, Double Bubble. And I'm going to do a deep dive on one of her videos.
All about Meghan for a very long time. Even now with this new fake royal tour in Australia, she that's part of her brand, is that I'm a victim. Yet she's more than happy to charge people more than $3,000 to go and spend time with her at this luxury Her Best Life retreat in Sydney. And people spent, 5 minutes with her, really, just a few hours. Attendees, though, that actually spent this money and attended this.
That is a good question. What makes her so interesting, so exciting, so intriguing that we want to hear what she has to say? My point is that why isn't more people than it was? There should have been more people. Oh, CC wants to say hi to our sissy Sandy. I'm visiting her in Florida right now to support her and her leukemia issues. We are BFFs. Oh, CC, let your sister know we said hello. Hello, Leslie. Yeah, she's a goofball. But she doesn't know when she's been canceled. Hello, Mary. Good to see you. You don't know when you've been canceled and when you need to just let it go.
This event, they've shared what was inside their gift bags, and look, some were pretty disappointed. Can you tell us the goss? What was actually inside?
Well, you got
They got a goodie bag.
a Meghan Markle bookmark. You got some flower sprinkles. There were some
Some lip
snacks. I
gloss.
think you spent $3K on the weekend. I think you got like maybe a $200 gift bag, but uh, there were people that were very disappointed by. There was an agenda in it, like little things like that. But I think again, here we are talking about Meghan Markle positioning herself as an expert or an authority in a space, in a different space, because she's an expert on all the things. So she's on MasterChef, she's doing everything, but she has pitched herself specifically to us as elevating experiences, and the details have to match the pitch. At her 2-hour retreat, those gift bags were noticeably low rent, and that disconnect is the story. You can't sell luxury and deliver dollar store. That wasn't elevated. It was underwhelming, and it undercuts the.
Why didn't she put a candle in there? She has all those candles in a. Why would she put some flower sprinkles in a goodie bag? Why wouldn't you put a candle or something like some chocolating? She's got this big collection. Why wouldn't she do her chocolate and her candle? It's like she don't know what she's doing. Okay, Cece. Sorry, I hope I didn't butcher the song. Hi, Sandy. Meghan is a goofball. Okay, let's get back to it.
The brand she's trying to build.
So what's your assessment of the brand of Harry and Meghan right now after this trip, after this tour? Do you think this helped them in any way, or did it perhaps even hurt their brand?
I have this very strange theory, and I'd be curious to know.
The moral of the story is that Meghan wants to be noticed and be popular and hang out with the who's who's. And so it's extremely important that they take to her. It's extremely important that they like her. Because if they don't, then she's failed in her mind. Oh, Leslie, thank you so much for my super chat. Super sticker. Attention. Lisa, wishing a beautiful day to all, says Leslie. Leslie, we appreciate your super chat and your wishing us a beautiful day. We thank you so much, Leslie. And we're going to put some hearts in the chat for Leslie. And some Fanadoos. Give me a sec. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Leslie. Mwah. Big fat kiss to you, sweetheart.
If you agree with me or disagree with me, I think Harry is so paralyzed by the fact that he's been iced out from his family that I think he does something like this to poke at them, to try to force any sort of interaction, any sort of response, because they're not taking his calls. Is it like blatant disregard for the Sandringham summit? Yes. But do I think that he's just so desperate and acting out because he's looking for any sort of interaction with his family whatsoever? It's kind of what we saw the same with Princess Diana. Remember, she would misbehave because it got her attention.
Yeah, it's interesting. That's one way to look at it, and you're probably right. I also think he's just a little bit whipped when it comes to Meghan, and he believes a lot of the delusion and a lot of her view and her take on things, and it's pretty sad. There was a poll out that responded to how Aussies felt around Harry and Meghan being in Australia. 81% said that their visit did not improve their opinion of them. So that's according to a recent poll. But that is
81% did not change their mind. Hello, Lisa. Lisa. Good to see you. So, it was a disaster. It's a disaster. Her PR attempts are a disaster. 81% of the population didn't care, they didn't care. It's a shame. It's a shame that she goes to these events and tries her best to become popular and to become, noticed, for it to be an epic fail. Don't you guys agree?
But that's probably far too much time spent on Harry and Meghan. But for one day, let's park them, because Meghan's getting probably everything she wants, which is publicity, except maybe not quite the same publicity that she's really after.
Any publicity is good publicity for Meghan. She wants to be noticed by all means necessary. She did not want this Australia trip to be an epic fail. She wanted it to go smoothly. She wanted it to go great. But unfortunately, it did not. I haven't seen her crowd size. And I know there's a picture out there with her crowd size at this event. Moving on.
Charles has actually shared a heartfelt tribute to Queen Elizabeth on what would have been her 100th birthday. But it's interesting, he made this remark about the state of the world, which has ignited speculation about whether this was kind of a veiled dig at ex-Prince Andrew. Listen to this.
Today, as we mark what would have been my beloved mother's 100th birthday, my family and I pause to reflect on the life and loss of a sovereign who meant so much to us all. Much about the times we now live in, I suspect, may have troubled her deeply. But I take heart from her belief that goodness will always prevail.
Kinsey, what did you make of this message?
It was
I'm
beautiful.
going to be honest. Maybe I'm just sensitive, I'm packing my bags for DC, getting ready for the King's visit. Maybe I'm just being a little too sensitive, but I felt like that was a swipe at what's currently going on in the United States between Donald Trump and Iran. Some of the other chaos. I don't think that he would, when he's talking about global, issues, I don't think that that's a direct swipe at ex-Prince Andrew, but I'd suggest she might be a little bit more worried about what's going on her back porch than some of those issues, if that is what King Charles meant.
No, I think you're absolutely right there. Look, Buckingham Palace has also shared a rare family photograph marking Queen Elizabeth's 100th birthday. What can you tell us about this?
Yeah, it's a beautiful picture. What I what stood out to me personally was that you see Catherine, Princess of Wales. She's in one of the Queen's favorite colors, that beautiful little lilac. And she's also wearing a special piece of jewelry in the photo, a 3-strand pearl necklace that once belonged to Queen Elizabeth. It's actually believed it's the same necklace seen in the Queen's final portrait. She's also wearing pearl drop earrings that previously belonged to the Queen. And that was originally a wedding gift to the Queen. So a beautiful tribute, a gorgeous photo. I know some people are complaining that there are specific royals missing from it, but I think everyone's there that needs to be.
Me too.
Okay, that's fair enough, because there are people complaining that there are specific royals.
They're missing. They're not there to take a picture. What they're going to do is their fault. They're the ones missing in action. Did nobody tell them to leave the premises? Did nobody tell Meghan and Harry to get up and leave and miss out on the photograph? Nobody. She took it upon herself to say, I don't want to be in England anymore. I'm leaving. I don't want to be here. They're torturing me. And she get over here and make several fools of herself. Where is, hold on.
Was missing, of course, being Beatrice and Eugenie. Are they going to continue to be snubbed, do you think?
I think calling it a snub is kind of lazy. This is about protecting the integrity of Queen Elizabeth's 100th birthday and the future of the monarchy, full stop. Bringing in Beatrice and Eugenie inevitably drags the conversation back to Andrew, and that's not what this moment is about. I truly don't think it's personal. I think it's just strategy, and you don't dilute a.
That's some harsh stuff right there. Isn't that kind of cold? You're not invited to the party that you normally are invited to. I would feel a certain kind of way. Yes. Let's keep going. Keep going. I do.
Once in a century tribute.
Okay.
With distractions. You keep it tight, you keep it focused, and you honor the Queen's legacy without the noise.
Ooh.
Let's talk about Princess Catherine. And
it's almost like it just reminds me of I can't go because your sister has a scandal going on. So since your sister's scandal is going on, you can't come. How would you guys feel about that? Mary CC, how would you feel if okay, thank you. We're going to check it out right after this. What do you think about the girls being cut out and being cut out of the festivities? The York girls. Mm-hmm. It's weird.
Why is he there with them in an intimate?
It is so weird. CC, it is weird. Like, we're having a family gathering. Every family can come except for your family. because of what your dad did. I'm going to say that again. We're having a family gathering. Everybody's invited except the Joneses. The Joneses should be pissed off. Because what did they do? Why do I gotta be punished for something that my father did? And people are going around saying that they believe Beatrice and Eugenie knew about what was going on the Epstein Island. They were young teenagers. I don't think they were concerned or caring about what was going on in their father's endeavors.
At Prince William, because it certainly wouldn't have been easy for either of them with the monarchy in this crisis. And there are reports that Princess Catherine is concerned for Prince William as he navigates, of course, the biggest royal scandal in decades. Do you have any insight into how they're going at the moment?
Yeah, this was a piece. Katie Nichol talked to the Mirror about this and said that Catherine's been an incredible support for Prince William throughout the Andrew Mountbatten Windsor scandal, which I've heard as well. We also saw a piece in the Times not too long ago where they revealed for the first time that while William had been kind of painted as the bad guy that wanted to put, the hammer through the nail when it came to Andrew and wanted to get rid of him, it was actually William that was extremely concerned about his mental health. But I think what's so special is these two naturally operate as a unit, whether it's joint engagements, parenting, or navigating major family and health challenges. This isn't just a royal marriage we're looking at. It's a working partnership built on trust, in a shared sense of purpose. It's really beautiful.
Finally, before I let you go, Kinsey, some entertainment news. Kim Kardashian and Lewis Hamilton, they've been pictured looking pretty loved up on a surf trip in Malibu. So it seems like the relationship's going strong.
You know what? At this point, keeping track of Kim Kardashian's dating history feels less like a love life and more like managing air traffic control during a government shutdown. It's not even about how many men anymore. It's about the turnover rate. At some point, people like me, we're no longer invested in it because it's just basically a new casting call. But if she tells me about a new butt lift she's getting or a new laser she's getting on her face, I'm back in the game. That's when I care. Okay.
Kris Jenner's facelift. I'm very interested in that. But it's interesting looking at those photographs. So, clearly the pap's got a tip off. So we can all be talking about how loved up they are. But we're talking about it. So there we go. Kinsey Schofield, host of Kinsey Schofield Unfiltered. Thank you so much for joining us. Great to speak with you.
Thank you.
Interesting.
If you listen to Anthony Albanese and Chris Bowen today, you'd think.
Interesting. Commercial time. Commercial. Sorry about that. I'm looking for a commercial. I better leave Trump alone. My favorite. Y'all better leave Trump alone. Y'all better leave Trump alone. A little wobbly, but it's okay.
Okay. I was debating.
Y'all better leave Trump alone. Leave Trump alone. Y'all better leave Donald Trump alone. Hello, Lizzie. Okay. Let's see. I think I got another commercial. Is that the same one? Let me see. Tap it down so fast. He doesn't like this. He knows it's going around, it's circling around. Donald Trump doesn't like this commercial. Nope. Okay, this is what's his name? Keanu Reeves. Hey, Keanu.
Heto ako, basang-basa sa ulan.
Okay, be careful. I can't play music. Lisa says, since he hates it, let's see it again. Yeah, he don't like it. There was a note going around saying that he blamed the Democrats. It's the Democrats' fault that he's going around. Oh, shit. This is my favorite. Where's the music? That's my favorite. Right there. Get it, Donald Trump. Get it, work it, own it, own it. Y'all better leave. Y'all know that's funny. Woo! Y'all know that's funny. I got them all. I do. I got every one of them. Somebody sent me this too. I know Jesus fights your battles and stuff, but I've never seen him hit a man before. Did he go to the pits of hell? Let's see. People go way out there. They way out there. Okay, back to the situation. Now, Meghan show didn't go as planned, I should say. Okay. I say we watch these guys again.
Boy, you really did great, didn't you?
She cashed in.
You know, there's some breaking news today. First of all, Mark, what is it that she said? The suspense is overwhelming me.
This is the one quote I saw from her, Meghan Con, or what were they calling it? Meg Stock, where people had to go.
The Ultimate Girls Weekend.
But she was there for what, 2 hours? I think.
Not even. She was late, by the way.
Of course.
Lots of security. Security at table 1 and table 8 were pretty much security. It sounds like there were 47 paying customers.
Oh,
yep. And there were 74 selfies taken, but the spy, Think Beautiful as Ever, had a spy there.
She did.
And her spy talked to people who did not pay. Some were employees at the hotel.
Oh, really?
They were trying to they had to fill the tables, I guess, or trying to fill the tables.
They had to paper the joint.
Yes,
so she gave a 90-minute appearance on stage, and this is one sentence that she said.
You know what? It speaks volumes about your knocked him right to hell. He did, Lisa. He did. Anyway, what was I saying?
So she gave a 90-minute appearance on stage, and this is one sentence that she said. I spent all my life investing in women. Can I finally...
They had to fill the tables, I guess, or trying to fill the tables.
They had to
the tables.
Yes,
so she gave a 90-minute appearance on...
Guys, she couldn't even sell 300 tickets. That says a lot about your personality, your popularity, what's going on. People don't want to come and see you. If it was somebody that they liked, they would go pay it and go see her and go see them. Take J-Lo, for instance. If J-Lo have something like that, and they charge $3,000 for a retreat, people will pay it. She's just not popular. Why, you ask me? Take a big guess. This really goes to show you how unpopular you really are.
On stage, and this is one sentence that she said. I spent all my life investing in women. Can I finally invest in me?
Oh, you bet.
I finally finished, or I'm done. I have done pouring into women, Lisa. Pouring into us. Meghan has been pouring her heart and her soul, her charity, her thoughts, her intellectuals, her situations. Like, she's been in her journey. She has been an inspiration to women. That's a lie, Meghan. You're not an inspiration to women. You haven't instilled anything in me. I can't receive anything from you because you're not relatable. But let's just put it out there. Megan, nobody likes you. And that's the bottom line. If people liked you, they would have showed up. Oh, I get an opportunity to meet Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. I will never get this opportunity probably again. Let me jump on this opportunity. Nope. People did not budge. 47 people out of 300. It's a trip. Lisa says, $3,000 when gas is $6 a gallon. Choices. Great comment. She forgot to mention all the men who supported and invested in her. Mary, and made her famous. Thank you very much. Great post. Mary, she was popular on the yachts. Lisa, I never followed her, so she's definitely not my inspiration. Exactly. Lisa, I don't think of her as somebody giving me some inspiration. I just don't. I don't see her as a key speaker to speak anything into me. Because all she's going to do is talk about herself. Guys, we got to find that video that she did during this trip. Because I heard she spoke. We got to find out what she said. Lisa, like, only started following her when she was introduced to Harry. That's the only time I got interested. I was like, whoa, Harry's got a girlfriend and she's mixed and she's from America and she's been divorced. I said, hell no. She don't know the customs. Hello, Lisa B. Welcome, sweetheart. She don't know the customs. And is she too old to be she too old for us to teach her. So let's just don't marry her, Harry. Whatever. This is the kicker. Meghan was so nice to the royal family all the way up until the wedding. As soon as he proposed and was about to marry her, she did a 360. Sorry, I lost my thought. I was eating. Dang it. What was I saying? Anyway, the bottom line is Meghan's popularity is what it is, and it's never going to come back. I asked George the Giant Slayer the other day. I said, George, what do you think about Meghan's personality? What do you think will fix or help her personality? And people start to like her. He pretty much said nothing. There's nothing she can do to fix it. I was like, whoa. Because if you can't fix that, then you're always going to be in this situation. Because you're in Hollywood. Hollywood is not like being a royal. It is a total different ball game. Because I'm going to ask my British family in here, like the soon-to-be king, is he protected in a way that the others are not? Or are they all pretty much protected as far as like security? That's not my question. My question is, do like with King Charles and William, does King Charles, oh God, I can't even get it out. Do they prepare them like little George? Are they preparing little George for what's to come? Is William preparing his son that one day he will be king? That's my point. Like, do they get special treatment like that? Because I remember the Queen taking William under her wing. If she goes away, Mary said if she goes away, she's not going anywhere. As much as she wants privacy, she doesn't. She really lied about it. She just means I don't want anybody talking about me or judging me because I jumped ship and left out the royal family and never looked back, me and the kids. Did nobody tell you to do that? Hi, Cyrus. Hello, hello, hello. Meghan put herself into this boat. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Meghan is in a sinking boat. Yep. She's going on MasterChef. She's doing this and that. I mean, I'm gonna tell you how much she made before we leave.
Oh God!
Is that not the worst thing she has ever said?
Oh God! She must not ever read the paper or go online. She's so clueless.
No, she does because she's, the big takeaways that she's
the most trolled person in the world.
Which that's not.
She also trolled her husband's family.
Yeah, and her
6
dad.
episode series for millions and millions of dollars.
Yes, she
so
did.
she is the biggest troll.
Can she finally invest in herself?
Oh,
she's been so selfless this whole time.
Well, breaking news: Charlotte Griffiths, who ended up contradicting what Harry said on the stand with her text messages.
Yeah.
Charlotte G-string, as Harry called her.
Yep.
She is saying that Harry will not be invited to the coronation.
Oh, of his brother?
Yep. That William is done with him.
Good. I mean, does anybody blame him?
No, absolutely not.
Certainly not his subjects. I mean,
no.
Do you think William is like done? Like he really never wants to speak to his brother ever again in his life? Or do you think he would speak to him only if he had to? Do you think that relationship is severed? Like it would never be mended? The betrayal of a brother? That's what Owen Scobie need to be writing about. Yeah. The sins of my brother. It's good to see you, Kamori. Hello, lovely. Yes. Let's put some music on. Okay, tattoo. AT2 said He didn't like my music. I mean, he didn't say he didn't like it. He wasn't very friendly about it. My music. Let's put it on. Lady Letitia. It's over. It is over. How can you come back from this? No, now she's grifting these world tours. They better watch out. Where's she going next? What retreat is she going to next? What country is she going to next? You know what I'm saying? Guys, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that like button, that share button. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
UK hates him and her.
Harry is, in my opinion, he's unwell. I think he's almost dangerous. In fact, a lot of people are concerned about him. And Dan Wooten, we have one clip from Dan Wooten. It's become pretty apparent that a restraining order is going to be needed.
Yeah. Absolutely. And
absolutely. No, of course. It's got to
back it up. Let's see. Here we go.
There's no other way.
And I think that restraining order will be absolutely necessary. Prince William won't have to go through formal channels, but I imagine his security and his police protection will be told that man stays away from my family and my children. There's not going to be any sort of like we bump into each other type thing at the palaces. No. I think there's going to be a whole load of toughening up that goes on once William does take the throne, whenever that is.
Wow, he's not fucking around.
No, he's not.
He was there.
And his guest is, she brought it up.
Oh, that is like serious. He is not messing around. He's like, taking the keys and the car, taking the house and the car. Okay, William taking it all.
To everybody's
absolutely.
It's going to be something he needs. It's going to be ugly, but
I hate
one for Meghan Markle too.
I hate giving Harry a great idea here, but if he's kept out of the coronation, he should absolutely live stream it and get commentary where he shits on his family again, because that's the
oh my god, the coronation. I know people like jumping the gun, which is not fair. Let's say if King Charles abdicated and here comes William being the king, do you think William would invite the gruesome twosome to that event? Put a 1 in the chat if you believe that he'll get an invitation. Put a 2 in the chat if William has washed his hands from Harry and no longer associating himself with him to protect his family. Ooh. That's deep. Oh. Cece said he's going to get an invite. Oh, wow. You think he would invite his brother? Wow. What did Harry do to William? Harry went on, well, let's start with Oprah Winfrey. On the Oprah Winfrey show, he basically, Meghan went after Catherine about a bridesmaid dress situation. It was real stupid. And it was rumored that Catherine was crying because of Meghan, the way she treated her. But it was the other way around. Meghan said it was the way she treated me. It's weird because everybody is coming out of the woodwork, pretty much talking about, lost my thought, how bad Harry is to his brother. Let's start there again, because I lost my thought. So there was a bridesmaid dress situation that went down, but that had nothing to do with William. That was between Catherine and Meghan. But Harry wrote a book, right? And in that book, he explained a fight that him and his brother had one night that he came over his house when he was with Meghan. Meghan wasn't there. So William came over and confronted Harry and said, Harry, get Meghan to stop, get her, try to get some type of control here, because she's being mean to the staff and bullying them. And Harry defended her or whatever. And some kind of way, William grabbed Harry and he slipped on the dog's bowl and fell and broke his necklace. That's the story. And so then he also was making references to his wife and talking about his kids. Like, what did he say? Bringing up his wife, upsetting her. That pissed William off. What else did he do? Calling her Waity Katie. Just being nasty. Just being really nasty. And she separated him from her brother, from his brother, Lisa. Their relationship no longer exists because of Meghan. She divided them, like she divided him from his grandmother and from his father and his brother. He doesn't go visit his father. He doesn't talk to his father. No, they don't have this big relationship. Why? Because of Meghan. That's it. But yeah, and guys, if you can think of anything else to tell Lisa about why Harry and William why Harry and William are at odds, that would be helpful too, because I could be missing something. He said a lot about his brother and was just not very tasteful. So when I was talking about the dog bowl situation, yeah, I remember now. The point I was trying to make was that he told Harry not to tell anyone. He said, Harry, don't tell Meghan that we had this conversation, that we got into it. And as soon as Meghan got home, he told her, and then now he told the whole world. And Harry, he comes off as a victim. For me, it happened to me. Yeah. Cyrus says, it's the royal thing to do right. A fake invite. Baby brain. Yep, she called Catherine Lisa. She really went after his wife Like, she also said the reason why they're together is because um it's almost like he was trying to say that William didn't marry Catherine for love. He did. He was rude. Lisa believes that maybe he'll invite William, Harry without, his situation. That's gonna be interesting. All eyes on me. That's gonna be all eyes on deck, Lisa. When that happens, woo! Everybody's gonna be looking at William to see, is he gonna take their titles? What things are he going to do? What changes is he going to make? Yeah. Hi, Pickles. Good to see you.
Only way they can make money.
Like Diana's brother used to do all the time.
Can you imagine if him and
Oh my
Meghan
God.
live streamed the
Oh.
coronation and shit on everything?
Oh,
Talk about
God.
moneymaker. They could take super chats.
No, that would be. Oh boy. Oh my God. They might be shot too. They're so bad. They're so bad. So okay, 47 people. The headline. I don't know which paper it was. One of the big Australia papers. Headline was, and the crowd went mild. The Sydney paper
brilliant.
had a headline about
the crowd went mild. In other words, it wasn't this big, gigantic, humongous crowd. And the crowd that she did have was a crowd that was already assembled in one location. The patients were already in a location. What they did, they took them out of their rooms and they greeted Meghan and Harry with almost like a standing ovation. I don't know how I feel about the situation. A part of me is like Heather, from the hood. Maybe the kids wanted to get out of their room. Maybe they needed some, this is me talking. Maybe they needed some fresh air. Maybe they wanted to get all dressed up and do something nice. And that's what they did. They got dressed up and met Meghan in the lobby of the hospital. But some people are calling it appalling because of the hospital pretty much getting these patients out the bed to go meet Meghan was inconsiderate, I heard. I heard the parents didn't know. This is word on the curb. Correct me if I'm wrong.
The gruesome twosome turn
two.
Australia into their own ATM.
Yeah.
And she told the Johnson & Johnson story.
No.
Yes, she did.
Get the crap a Doolittle out of Dodge. Lisa, she said the commercial again, the soap commercial again. She is not allowed. It is against the law. It is offensive in every situation. Like, quit bringing up that commercial. I know, my dog knows, the baby knows, everybody knows that you wrote a letter to the soap commercial saying that all women are not in the kitchen. And it was all good. Now, that's her great to fame. Oh my God, I cannot believe how many times is she going to bring up that story. Are you guys wondering too? Woo! Mild instead of wild. Yes. Letitia, Harry, and Meghan they made $10 million. No. According to Kamari, according to the sources that I've been seeing, and I could be wrong. Sorry, there's a motorcycle passing my house. So I heard, Kamari, that it was 10 million, and I'll play that clip right after this. Actually, I can play it now because I'm curious too. Okay, how much did she make? What really happened at the retreat? Okay, that's what we're watching. Okay, let me just do this. Okay. Meghan Markle on her non-royal tour. Meghan Markle making money from royal tour. How much? Yeah. What is all this about?
Unfortunately took your mother's life, who no longer was a royal because she was divorced from your father. It was looking really good for them, actually. And I was going to have to bite my tongue and go, well, they knocked it out of the ballpark. But then they opened their own, mouth. Yeah. There's Meghan saying, I'm the most bullied person in the world after Catherine, the Princess of Wales, was tortured through the process of her cancer battle. People saying she was having a Brazilian butt lift. She was in a coma. She died. The palace was covering it up. Horrible things were being said about her all over the internet. And here's Meghan saying, I'm the most bullied person in the world. Then Harry saying that being a royal killed my mother and I don't want to be a royal either. Yet he's pretending to be a royal in Australia and actually my friend. It was a drunk driver and a lack of a seatbelt that unfortunately took your mother's life, who no longer was a royal because she was divorced from your father. And it's like they always self-sabotage. Like when I think I'm going to have to eat my words, it's like they screw it up themselves.
That's why you need a koala bear, you see. Just grab one of those sif-ridden beasts and...
was looking...
No, they've got to be victims. They have to be a victim. Poor old me, poor old me. I can't find it right now, but I thought I saw somewhere that it was 10 million. But if I find it, Maury, I'll put it up, okay? And just see. I'm just trying to verify that number. I don't think they made quite that much. Mary says Harry was brainwashed with dish soap. Good one, Mary. We will have COVID tests surrounding our hospital. Only one visitor with patient is allowed. That's right. That is so true, Pickles. That's what's going on right now. Wow, we still have COVID tests. COVID tents surrounding our hospital. Really? Wow. I know, Pickles. I'm going to highlight that so people can read it. And Mary's comment. Okay, back to the fellas.
How's it go? Were
She brought
people
the
calling
greatest-
for? Was the crowd calling? Do the Johnson and Johnson story. Like your greatest hit.
It's as welcome as the Burt Kreischer machine story.
It's her stairway to heaven.
Squeegee.
Oh God, how awful!
Squeegee.
And Stuttering John Squeegee story. Then also, she gave People Magazine exclusive for the girls' weekend.
Well,
Oh my God.
People Magazine today just put out a story about her new candles. She has 2 new candles.
I want a restraining order from People Magazine. I do. I want a restraining
Drew,
order.
you're not
going to
believe this. They're titled like 503 for Archie's birthday and the others for the other kids, fake kids' birthday. The pain of it. Only everyone can
The
see
stunt
Drew's pain.
kids, their stunt children have birthdays.
Apparently.
Ugh.
They have a whole
So-
backstory. You got to create a backstory to make it real.
That's true. No, any good actor would do that. So yes, Gemma O'Neill and Markle. Harry walked her to the stage and gave her a kiss.
Oh,
For
God.
luck. And then Markle spoke for 1 hour, answering Gemma's questions. And it was all, I'm a victim. Poor me. Oh my God, I'm taking $3,000 from each of you. I'm a victim. Most trolled person. Harry gave the same speech, basically. I'm a victim. Life's so hard. He had to have therapy while Meghan was pregnant, which I thought was interesting because when Meghan was pregnant, remember she was gonna off herself.
That's right.
She didn't want to be
that's
alive.
right. Yeah.
And so Harry couldn't get her therapy, remember?
Yeah.
Because they didn't have an HR department.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
Yeah, don't forget that. She sure did. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's see what this says. Hold on, Kamari, I'm taking a look at it. I gotta pull it up. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Yes, that was the 10 million. Yeah, let's see what it is. Okay, just a sec. There we go.
So long, farewell, Meghan. or just call me Meg, as she apparently likes to go by, and her spare handbag, Harry, have finally left Australia after a whirlwind circus, which included a taxpayer-funded walk around Sydney. The New South Wales Police dog squad were even called in for extra security. Seriously, you can't make this stuff up. A Woe Is Me microphone tour, a Blink and You'll Miss Meg 2-hour girls' weekend appearance, a cash for wear clothing scheme. Oh, and the grifters are set to pocket $10 million from their 4-day visit. Terrific, isn't it? Oh, but don't worry. They got their privacy. Look at this. No crowds. No crowds for them at the Sydney Opera House. And if you look closely, they clearly expected crowds because you could see there the barricades were up. There were like fences up, waiting in anticipation.
Oh, this is so good. Thank you. I couldn't find it. I know I thought I put it in my save and go, my little playlist, but I couldn't find it. This is hilarious. There's no crowds. Nobody's standing outside waiting. They put barriers up as if they were going to have a crowd. Isn't that embarrassing? Oh, okay. Thank you, Cece. I appreciate that. I appreciate all your emails, sweetheart. I've been going through them. I made you a folder that says commercials and emails. Cece, it is saying 10 million. Yeah, her clothes. Yep. Oh. Wait a minute, guys. Check this out. This is really good. There's no crowd. Where's the crowd? Girl, nobody likes you. That is so embarrassing. She wants to be a royal. Then when she pull up, no one's there. Why? Hello? Why did they leave her all alone? She's supposed to be this big time royalty. It's not like an A-lister. This is more like royalty. In other words, we're the people that come out and just meet and greet you. Meghan, how embarrassing. No crowd. Nobody cares that you're in Australia. Jeez. This is your popularity. This is where it has fallen. Take a peek. Take a look. Take a look. She is like a F-lister. I didn't know there was such a thing. Look at this. No crowds, nothing. $10 million. She's grifting off of the name, the Duchess of Sussex. The Queen did not give her that name for this reason. And if you want to take a closer picture with Meghan, that was going to be an extra like $200 something. She was charging for people to take pictures with her. Do people even do that anymore? Isn't that celebrities that do that when they go behind the scenes, when they want like a pass to get in their dressing room or something? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out why. And then, it was a luncheon. It was a luncheon. I forgot. It was a luncheon. And then it was a retreat. Oh, You know what? One of you said that we can get the inside scoop about what happened, and I think it was Things Brilliant. I saved it, but I was scared to play it because someone said that she was a sugar, and I didn't want to be playing their stuff, but they were there. Someone that they know was there, and they got a full inside scoop. I'm glad you saved your money, Lady Letitia, to go and see her. Yeah, me and Snowdrop was gonna go. Me and Snowdrop. Yes, ma'am. Who's gonna go see the gruesome twosome?
And there was nobody. Harry's face is
Look at
like,
that.
wait, hang on, where? Where is everyone gone? Why am I not loved? Meghan probably thought the same. And it's a far cry from the tens of thousands who lined up.
Look at this. This is so embarrassing. Stop the press, stop the mail, stop everything. Stop, don't go. Stop, don't go. Oh my God, look at this. Now you have something to compare it to. In 2018, the crowds were insane. They were insane for her. They were glad to see Harry. The prince is coming to town. Yes. Hello. That's how William and Catherine got greeted when they were in the United States. When they went after they got married and they did their I think overseas tour in America. Yep. They had like a whole they had like a ball set up for them. It was beautiful. But that's not happening here. That's not happening. Nobody's outside. Jeez. No one. Cece said, who was she waving at? No one.
And camped out, as you can see there, 8 years ago when they last came. I mean, look at the crowds then, the signs, the Aussie flags. They loved them.
She is
they
waving.
Loved them. Oh, and the signs, the Aussie flags. They loved them. They loved them. Oh, and that was the same trip, by the way, that they called the catalyst for leaving the royal family. Well, look at that. Compare the pair. Oh, and that was also the same trip, by the way, where Meghan reportedly said, oh, gee, I can't believe I'm not being paid for this. Seriously. But have a look at how unbothered Aussies are by these two. Oh, no one's moving. Look. Nothing. I mean, no one is moving. That woman on the sand, please somebody find her and give her a medal. That is quintessentially Aussie. We love the sunshine. We love the beach. We ain't moving for nobody, especially these two non-royals. And, you know, they're here to make money, aren't they? Though they say they're not. But they raked it in anyway, because Prince Harry and Meghan are said to have made a whopping $10 million from this trip, would you believe? According to expert Ted Jenkins, this is
it right here. This is their new money-making machine. Hello, Michelle-E. This is her new money-making machine. Is this what she's going to start doing from now on? Is Meghan going to start to go on royal retreats and call it a retreat and then have people pay to sit down and have lunch with her? Like, is this going to become a trend for her? Interesting. She's not making money anywhere else. Now she's grifting off the royal titles. She made $10 million in 3 days. For what? Doing nothing. What did the Queen say? No half in, no half out. If I were King Charles, I would be appalled that they're using their status for this. Woo! If she made that much, there must be a demand for BS. Well, yeah, exactly. And imagine continuing to do it. You know, she may have found her niche. You think, guys? Do you think she has found her niche? This is what she do, go to different countries, pretend like she care, and then have a meet and greet, and they pay X amount of money to come see her and take pictures with her. Interesting.
Extraordinary. Meghan and Harry could make more money from audience, aggregation, premium access, brand leverage. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex could earn $2 million from speaking engagements and appearances, $3.5 million from sponsorships and brand deals, and $4.5 million from media and content value. Hang on, but weren't they supposed to be two private citizens? I mean, didn't they beg for privacy? Wasn't that the big shtick for them, leaving the royal family to go about their lives away from the cameras? Please. Now, look, we've got to talk about this Girls' Week. Shtick for them, leaving the royal family to go about their lives away from the cameras. And content value. Hang on, but weren't they supposed to be $5 million from me?
Jenkins broke down that the Duke of Duchess of Sussex could earn $2 million from speaking engagements and appearances, $3.5 million for sponsorships and brand deals, and $4.5 million for media and content value. What?
Media and content value.
What? Explain that. Jenkins, I think, does it make sense? Jenkins broke down that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex could earn $2 million from speaking. Is this their rate? Engagement appearances, $3.5 million from sponsorships and brand deals, and $4.5 million from media and content value. Wow. These two are trying to rip off people. First of all, I wouldn't use them as a speaker. I wouldn't. If I had an event, like say, for instance, I was working for a big corporation like IBM, and we needed a speaker, it would not be these two idiots. No, I'm not paying that kind of money for word salad. What are they going to be talking about? Not a dang on thing. No. What are they going to be talking about? Okay. You're getting on my nerves. I'm making hamburgers today. I'm cooking dinner. It's dinner day. Maybe I should make this. What is this? Ground turkey. Pork sausage links. Guys, if I come back and cook later, would you like to cook with me? Anyway, we'll figure it out. Michelle Lee says, yeah, how could she have made 10 million? It wasn't even a sellout. Exactly. I say bullshit. Says Michelle Lee. Comment of the moment. You go, Michelle. Okay. Let's go. Let's dig a little deep. So they got a spreadsheet on how much they charge you for their events, for them to speak, for their Johnson & Johnson soap situation. That BS. You know, the stuff that you just be like, wow, who is she talking to? I could have stayed at home for this. Like, she's not going to give you anything fresh and new. I love you. We're a community and we're going to work together. And you know what? I've been pouring into you guys, so I'm going to start pouring into myself. It's time. It's time for me to be selfish. Girl, you are selfish. You've never stopped being selfish. When did the memo come in that you stopped? I don't remember that. Do you guys? Oh, that sounds good, CC. Chicken enchiladas, salsa nachos, and salad tonight. Yum. Ooh. That's going to be good. Michelle Lee. Jenkins broke down Meghan's fairy tale. What brands, organizations, and media, what to risk their reputation. People who pay to listen are wearing earplugs while scrolling through their phones. Ooh. That's pretty bad. You can't even command a crowd. Jeez. It's that boring. We got to get a hold of that footage of her talking. Yes. One day, guys, so we can read about, we can read what she said. Cece, did you say you sent me an article on, what was the article on? Was it on this? Okay, let's get back. Let me look something up.
Hang on, but weren't they supposed to be two private citizens? I mean, didn't they beg for privacy? Wasn't that the big shtick for them, leaving the royal family to go about their lives away from the cameras? Please. Now, look, we've got to talk about this girls' weekend, don't we? Where women paid thousands of dollars to hear Meghan speak. So let me put this into perspective. The pair start the morning off on a taxpayer-funded coastal walk in Sydney. There they are, the police around, in tow, following them around. Who's paying for that, by the way? The hardworking Aussies in the middle of a cost of living and fuel crisis. So then they go to this lavish hotel where the event is being held, and guess what? According to the Daily Mail, the New South Wales Police dog squad was brought in for extra security at the hotel. Now, can somebody please explain to me why the canines were there?
What?
Was there some sort of a bomb threat? And all at the expense of the taxpayer again. And look, I got to say, lucky the dogs didn't go close to Harry. I mean, the dogs would have been set off. We all know about his drug history. He spoke about it very extensively in Spare. So why the heck did they call the dogs? How dramatic and pathetic can this be? And so,
who let the dogs out? Woof, 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 woof. Who let the dogs out? Woof, 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 woof. Who let the dogs out? She said it. What's with the dogs? Meghan act like she is so important. Oh my God, it's really mind-boggling. Like, she needs dogs and police escorts and all this extra. Listen, if you need all this extra protection, layers and layers of it, maybe she needs to put on a bulletproof vest or something. But my goodness gracious, they had dogs. Like she said, if he had sniffed all Harry do probably would have went down. Who let the dogs out? Woof, woof, woof. Then that's what he would have been saying. Who let the dogs out? Oh, yes, it was you, Michelle. I want to play it. I need to ask her. I need to get permission. Okay, I need to get permission from Think Brilliant. Yeah, I need to. Let me see if I can. Let me go back. I'm gonna play this. She is on a roll. This lady is hot. She is hot as a. I did subscribe to her channel. I have to be careful whose channel I go into, because if I go into a channel that I'm not supposed to be in, they can strike me. Is this it? Oh. Oh, this is good. Okay, which one? She has several. And is it the one off exposed, Meghan Markle one off page exposed, this is so unprofessional? Or is it the Meghan Markle, her best life ever, even have showed up? Is this?
Hey guys, welcome back to Think Beautiful, the channel. Over $3,000 to hear this story. That is super cool. Meghan Markle, even, you're not going to believe this, she brought up right at the start of the night. Now, Gemma asked all kinds of questions, but everyone wants to know, and I'm going to tell you exactly how many people were even there correctly. That is 133 people. That is not even close to 333 people. That is not even close to 300. 133.
I like her channel. We'll come back. We'll come back. I like her channel. Is that the video? Tell her You will promote her channel too. Yes, exactly. Okay, let me go back to where we were. I want to go back to that because I've skipped a couple of things.
Of course, the event begins. Meghan Markle spends 2 hours with these women. Oh, there's the Moe ready to go. 2 hours. And bear in mind, they paid 3,200 Australian dollars for a chance to spend time with her. 2 hours. Oh, but don't worry, they got their little group photo. They got the Q&A. But spare a thought for those women who actually did pay that money, because fans were getting completely free selfies with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex in Melbourne the day before. As one person posted on social media, this has got to be the scam of
the scam a lot, okay? So you mean to tell me the day before, if I was just a fan just on the street, I could just get a picture with you. But then the next day I meet up with you, I have to pay almost $3,000 to get a picture with you. Yeah, that's weird. They're scammers, they said. Scam. Scam-a-do, scam, scam-a-do. Scam Straola event.
the century. Attendees fooled into paying big bucks for a weekend with Meghan. I'd be calling for a refund. But wouldn't you feel ripped off too? Seriously, you've paid all this money.
What the hell? A refund? Who wants a refund? You didn't came, you didn't ate, you didn't slept, y'all didn't introduce yourselves to each other. I took a picture with a group, and now you want a refund? Ooh, that ain't good. That's a disaster. You think they'll get a refund? One in the chat if they'll get a refund. A 2 if no. 1 refund. 2 no. 1 coupon. Give me my money back. Give me my money back. Ooh. Give me my money back. Give me my money back. Ooh. Scam Strayla. Scam Straylu. Scam Strayla. Did I say that? Or did you just make that up? Because that's a good one. Scam Strayla. Ding, ling, 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 ling. Scam Strayla. Scam Strayla. Get it down. Go down. Go Strayla. Go Strayla. Scam Strayla. Scam Strayla. Woohoo. Look at this. This is a mess. This is a mess. Meghan has made a mess out of herself. No refunds. Woo! You know that jam scam, I had to get a refund from that. I kept the strawberry. I tried to eat a little bit more of that, but eventually I quit eating it. It's a scam. Meghan is a scam. Her products is a scam. Her presence is a scam. Everything about her is a scam-a-dude. And we keep getting Mega-dude. I ain't getting Mega-dude no more. I'm not buying her no more her products because I'm not being scam-a-dude. 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 A mess, a mess, a mess. Danny. A mess, a mess, a mess. Shout out to Danny. Shout out to Danny. And my girl. And press. It's a mess. It's a mess. No, they wanted to say. Zisha has nothing to say about Danny's work situation. No, Danny's gonna whoop her ass. That's what's gonna happen. Just on the low. On the low. Danny got this. I'm not worried about Danny. We love you, sweetheart. Did y'all check out my live with her the other day? If you haven't, go check it out. Check it out. Check it out. It was really good. It's actually in my community post. Check it out. I was thinking that what I wanted to do is promote my channel. That costs money. So what I was gonna do was take the money that I have for my super chats and super stickers and turn around and invest it in promoting my channel. There's a company that will promote your channel, and they'll it's like a commercial. Like your stuff becomes like a commercial in different algorithms. So I'm thinking about doing that. But I was telling my husband, I said, is that a need or a want? Because like my nails, they're a need. Yes. It was good. It was wonderful. Kara's birthday's coming up again, guys, in July. You know what? I should either I invest in the channel, or I start working on her birthday party. And maybe that's what I need to start doing, is working on her birthday party, because we're not having it at the house this year. We're going to have it at off location. But yeah, plan.
To have a group photo, and she's willingly taking selfies. And then at the event, Meghan told the women, quote, "I've spent all of my life investing in women. Can I finally invest in me?"
See that right there, that statement right there is going to get her in trouble. That statement right there is going to get you in trouble. You haven't invested in anyone, Meghan, but yourself. Self. That's all you've been investing in, girl. Self. Investing in yourself. Just you. Self. Nothing. Talking about how selfish Meghan is. Meghan is selfish. And she's talking about now she's going to stop, and putting into other women and start putting back into herself. I can finally invest in me now. Bitch. Excuse my language, Meghan, but when haven't you not invested in yourself? When you married your husband, you was investing in yourself. When you left your husband's country, you was investing in yourself. When you went on the Oprah show, you was investing in yourself. When you did Spotify, you was investing in yourself. When you did Lemonado, you was investing in yourself. When you did Love Megan, you was investing in yourself. As ever, investing in yourself. You know, you name it, you've been investing. That's how we know you're telling the story. You're a liathon. Get with the program, Megan. Stop acting like you're more than what you're not. Stop acting like you're a philanthropist, an influencer, someone that has inspired us all. Stop it. It's embarrassing. It's insulting too, isn't it, CC? Maybe she can invest in some self-absorbed cream. She's starting her own currency, Bitcoin. Really? You know what? She's got to do what she's got to do. Any special thing for her baby birthday this year? Oh, God. I haven't asked her. I need to find out what her theme is. You know what would be cool? The trolls or the Smurfs. I'll see. She's going to say something really weird. And I'll have to try to figure out who that character is and if he even exists. That's what goes on with Kira. She is so smart. Oh, I love it. I said something. I said, "Is that a chicken?" She says, "No, mommy, it's a baby chick." I said, "Okay. All right." Oh, shoot. Let's get back to the story.
Can I finally invest in me? What? What does that mean? What investments is she talking about? The Netflix series? Because that failed.
Thank you. Here we go. I forgot the Netflix series. I was gonna say this real quick about Kira. So today, I bought her some PJs. They get passed for like gym clothes because that's what she wore them as. Because they were having exercise day. So I let her wear those clothes. But you color it with a marker. So neat. So they send you the markers and the pajamas. And like I said, the pajamas look like a little sweatsuit thing, you know, that she could work out in. And but we were coloring it. It was so cool. It was a mom and daughter moment. It was really cool. Okay, Cece, have a good one. How long have I been on here? Okay, let me wrap it up. I get the chit chatting. I'm sorry, guys.
The was it a polo documentary? I think it was. There was a Girl Scouts one, I think, too. Then there was that Christmas special and the podcast, all of which have been failed ventures. I mean, everything that these two have touched.
I want to thank you, Cece. Thank you so much for being a wonderful mod. I appreciate it. Be careful and have a wonderful lunch, love. Marie, I did. Bitch. Oh, I did. I missed it. I got it, Marie. Sorry. I got it. Sorry about that. Missed it. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, I love talking about her. But a friend of mine told me to be careful. Don't show her, don't talk about her. Just keep her away as much as possible. So, because you can't share her with everyone, unfortunately. Because you got maggots running around.
Have been a disaster. So what investments is she raising there? And look, of course, it couldn't be a Sussex soap opera without a woe is me special. I mean, give Mr. and Mrs. Grifter a microphone, they'll sell you a sob story. So at one event, Prince Harry declared that he never wanted to be a working royal because it, quote, killed his mother. He also said that he had to cleanse himself of the past before having children. Here we go again, spare us. This guy has been handed everything and more in his life. He has lived a very, very privileged life with no money issues, and yet he talks about it like he's lived the hardest life of anyone.
Yes,
and let's not
really
forget,
embarrassing.
Prince William lost his mother too, and he hasn't gone around and demanded sympathy left, right, and centre.
Hello.
Now, I'm not saying that the spare hasn't had hardships, but for goodness sake, mate, give it up. And as for Meghan, well,
every day for 10 years, I've been bullied and attacked, and I was the most trolled person in the entire world, man or woman. I'm still here.
She claimed that she was the most trolled person in the world, says the woman who's made a career out of trolling the royal family, who reportedly claimed the monarchy was racist and who allegedly bullied her own staff. And let's not forget Harry is also being sued for defamation by the charity he co-founded following allegations of bullying there too. Her and Harry claim the monarchy was racist.
Wait a minute, hold up. She going too fast. Slow down. First and foremost, let's take it back to where she was whispering, saying, I was the most trolled person in the world. I was. I am. I'm the most trolled person. Did you know that you were the biggest loser too? You forgot to tell them that. She forgot to tell them that she was the biggest loser of 2025. Yeah. Didn't she? She was the biggest loser or the biggest hypocrite, the biggest something. But she earned a few names. Got it, Marie. Yes, I missed it. Honestly, I thought it said Bitcoin.
And who allegedly bullied her own staff.
Whoa!
And let's not forget, Harry is also being sued for defamation by the charity he co-founded himself of the past before having children. Here we go again, spare us. This guy has been handed everything and more in his life. He has lived a very, very privileged life with no money issues, and yet he talks about it like he's lived the hardest life of anyone. And let's not forget, Prince William lost his mother too, and he hasn't gone around and demanded sympathy left, right, and centre. Now, I'm not saying that the spare hasn't had hardships, but for goodness sake, mate, give it up. And as for Meghan, well,
every day for 10 years, I've been bullied and attacked, and I was the most trolled person in the entire world, man or woman. I'm still here.
Look, just look at her. Look at her. Look close. She's up there talking about who? Herself. Self. I was the most trolled person in the entire universe. Yeah. I was the most trolled. I was the most trolled person in the world. What? Yeah. But I'm still here. I'm still alive. I'm still here. Look, the victim. She got married to a prince, didn't have to work another day in her life, got clothes and food and every need freaking met. And now she's a victim. I was the most trolled. No, and she doesn't help herself. She doesn't help herself at any time. She doesn't ever admit that, oops, I probably should have played that a little bit differently, but I didn't, and that was the outcome. No accountability whatsoever. It's everyone else. It's everyone else's fault. It's everyone else's. It's everyone else. They did it. No, not me. Don't look this way. No, sorry. Because she lied. Because she's lying. I was the most trolled person. No, you wasn't trolled. People were interested. They were trying to get to know you, figure out who you were, what you were about, because you were about to marry the son of a king. God. Do she not know that even if she wasn't, if it was someone else, we would be trying to figure out who that someone else would have been? And here is the kicker. We gave her grace in the beginning. I did. I said, let's see what this woman is all about. Let's see if she's a gold digger. And she ain't messing with no broke. Or do she really love him and want to spend the rest of her life with him and be a part of this dynasty called the royal family? And she failed. And instead of failing with grace, she blamed everyone else for her failure. It wasn't me. It was the princess. It was Catherine's fault. It wasn't me. It was William. It wasn't me. It was Philip. It wasn't me. It was this. It was that. Not that had nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with you because you came in there in a disruptive situation kind of way. Yep. You came in there. You came in like a wrecking ball. No, nee. I came in like a wrecking ball. LL, regarding true crimes, have you followed the ins and outs of Ashley Janine? No? Should we do something on her? Do you have a link? I need a link, girlfriend. Because I will look her up. Here, I'll take a look. I came in like a wreck. Yeah. Came in like a wrecking ball, wrecking things, tearing things down that were working, and then all of a sudden, darkness hit. Darkness hit. Sadness hit. Let me see who Ashley is. Oh, yes. I don't know how to follow it, but I've been hearing about it. Wow. You know, where would I start? I heard about it. I think it is so sad. That was really sad. So, did they held him in custody, Michelle Lee? Do you know? I wonder. Yeah, why she's smiling? Because she's an idiot. She's an idiot.
She claimed that she was the most trolled person in the world, says the woman who's made a career out of trolling the royal family.
Yep.
Who reportedly claimed the monarchy was racist.
Hello.
And who allegedly bullied her own staff.
Whoa.
And let's not forget, Harry is also being sued for defamation by the charity he co-founded.
God dang. Harry, you are being sued. While you lollygagging around town like you ain't being sued, your world is finna come crumbling down because this woman got the money to do what she needs to do to bring you down. You ain't messing with no broke. I ain't saying she a gold digger. To see what you have done is messed up her reputation. And now she has to fight for it back instead of you admitting that you could have done something a little bit different. You choose to just be in denial and run away. But she's coming for you. I'm coming for you. Yeah, that is so sad, Michelle Lee, about Ashley. So this is what I know about Ashley so far. Her and her boyfriend, she was married to, she was black and he was white. And he came across as charismatic, nice guy, gentleman, you know, really caring. And Ashley had it going on. Like, I think she was doing hair or she was an influencer. But anyway, they met on, I don't want to say the internet, but anyway, they met and they dated. And then he took her out to this location where, I don't know what place, like in Africa or somewhere, where all the little animals just walk around like nothing. Tigers and lions and bears, and everybody's a whole big family. It was weird. And it was amazing though. And he proposed, and next thing you know, a couple of days later or so, she was found unresponsive in their hotel room, in their bungalow. And I don't know what excuses he was coming up with, but so word on the curb so far is that the fiance had something to do with it. All right, guys, I'm not going to keep you guys too much longer.
Following allegations of bullying there too. Her and Harry are the ultimate victims. They will screw anyone over to make money. So they've come here on this fake royal tour and turned it into the sob story tour. They are pathetic. Oh, and Meghan was on this fake tour as well, wearing designer clothes, which she put on a platform. It's an AI platform, which she's an investor in, so that people can buy what she was wearing. And she wore this $1,200 dress. This was to a visit at a hospital in Melbourne. And then she later wore that same dress to a homelessness shelter for women and popped it up on her platform, $1,200 dress. And no doubt getting kickbacks from that. She's literally profiting off events which should have been low-key engagements for her to go out and do some charity work. I mean, if this was Princess Catherine, she wouldn't have made a song and dance about it. But of course, Meghan needs money and she wanted to make money for it. It is disgusting. Again, grifters. It's actually gross.
This is what I know about Meghan to be true, is that she's strategic. She's not going to do just one thing for one reason. She's going to this hospital, but also she's merging everything that she has on, and she's grifting on every situation, and she's doing a PR moment that maybe people will like me, people will like me. No, we realize that you're fake, that you're not this person that you say that you are. It's just not going to work out. I did, sweetheart. Yes, I'm making burgers. Yes, yes. Okay, Michelle, thank you. Oh, that is so sad about the domestic violence. Yes. People's mental health.
According to the UK Telegraph, the commercialisation of the Duchess's wardrobe has caused considerable concern behind palace gates. A royal source said everybody just rolls their eyes now as they know the routine. Push the envelope, get criticised, reverse tack and say you made a donation. By making money while doing philanthropic work, they very much appear to be having their cake and eating it. So true. Another insider said, grifting is one thing, but carrying out a faux royal visit to a children's hospital while flogging your outfits online appears to have crossed a line.
Yeah.
Absolutely it has.
Yeah, she doesn't
And so, look, Meghan has kindly left Australia with a parting gift. She's about to...
She doesn't care. She doesn't have morals. She doesn't think about others and how it may look. Her posting something online while she's in the children's hospital that she can't wait. No. Yeah, okay. So I did. That was something, Michelle. Give me more tape. Yeah, this is crazy. Like, this is her personality. Listen to the way this journalist is up here discussing Meghan, discussing her personality, discussing, just discussing her in a way that is not very becoming. It's not good press. This isn't good press for Meghan. And you need all the press you can get. But people see through you. Yeah, me and this journalist have been talking about the same thing. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, let's make burgers with Letitia.
appear on MasterChef, a cooking show in Australia. Apparently, she was there to mentor the contestants.
No way.
Mentor. What? And look, I've got some exclusive vision for you of what to
Oh my God. Mentor? What? Oh, it's like a joke.
expect.
If you can't call this jam, jam has to be equal parts fruit and equal parts sugar. So if you had 8 cups of fruit, you would have to have 8 cups of sugar.
She's a genius. She's a genius, isn't she? The skills, absolutely incredible. So that's what I'm sure we can expect coming up on MasterChef. And look, I've got to leave you with this. Here are how some Aussies felt about the visit.
I had no idea they were coming to Australia.
Yes, I did read about it.
I wasn't aware that they were coming out to Australia at all. I haven't seen anything on the news.
Honestly, no. I did not really know they came last time as well.
I don't know why they're coming.
I think it's probably really nice for them to not have to do all the royal stuff. But yeah, I guess that also means that they're not as sort of relevant, I guess, here.
They're very much about self-promotion. They'd probably be my least favourite royals, let's put it that way.
Oh, how good are Aussies? Seriously, exactly. And that is because they're not royals, are they? So all I can say is so long, farewell, Mr. and Mrs. Grifter. Thank God the sideshow has come to an end.
You think? They ain't going nowhere. Meghan ain't going nowhere. Meghan is, she's relentless. Isn't she? She's relentless. Sorry, let me turn this off because they'll be ready to.
Well, it is all over for the grifters of Oz. So long.
I just want to check something. Thank you so much for giving me this video, and also to Think Brilliant. That was a good video as well. I'm gonna look more into it. Let's see, playlist.
Why is she grabbing all these things? What is she trying to accomplish by grabbing all these things? It makes the viewer feel very awkward. Hi there, I'm Sadie. Just over a year ago, Meghan Markle was on Drew Barrymore's show. Why is she grabbing all these things? What is she trying to accomplish by grabbing all these things? It makes the viewer feel very awkward. Hi there, I'm Sadie. Just over a year ago, Meghan Markle was on Drew Barrymore's show where she did a Fast 5 questions segment. It's a very short clip. It's only about 4 minutes long. So today.
But again, Meghan, while she's been out here, has been saying that she is a victim. She says that she has been the most trolled person in the entire world.
Every day for 10 years, I have been bullied and attacked, and I was the most trolled person in the entire world. Man, I'm still here.
Kinsey, the victim, respect my privacy / fake royal tour and profit from it continues.
I mean, if you want to be considered an authority on a very sensitive subject like this, online harm, how the online environment can affect people, then you need to take yourself out of the equation. You need to come with analytics, statistics, and research to back up the solution that you're hopefully providing. It's not, a time, this isn't your time to shine and go, no, look, people are the meanest to me. And analytically, I've heard other people on your station argue that Trump was more trolled. In 2024, we know that Catherine, the Princess of Wales, was one of the most trolled people. This was all leading up to the discovery of her cancer. So, I'm sorry, but I'm not buying it. I have no sympathy for this woman. Stop making it all about you.
I don't think she ever will. It's been all about Meghan for a very long time. Even now with this new fake royal tour in Australia, that's part of her brand, is that I'm a victim. Yet she's more than happy to charge people more than $3,000 to go and spend time with her at this luxury Her Best Life retreat in Sydney. And people spent, 5 minutes with her, really, just a few hours. Attendees, though, that actually spent this money and attended this event, they've shared what was inside their gift bags. And look, some were pretty disappointed. Can you tell us the goss? What was actually inside?
Well, you got a Meghan Markle bookmark. You got some flower sprinkles. There were some snacks. I think you spent $3,000 on the weekend. I think you got like maybe a $200 gift bag, but there were people that were very disappointed by. There was an agenda in it, like little things like that. But I think, again, here we are talking about Meghan Markle positioning herself as an expert or an authority in a different space, because she's an expert on all the things. So, she's on MasterChef. She's doing everything. But she has pitched herself specifically to us as elevating experiences, and the details have to match the pitch. At her 2-hour retreat, those gift bags were noticeably low rent, and that disconnect is the story. You can't sell luxury and deliver dollar store.
How are you gonna put dollar store gift bags together, Meghan? You remember all that stuff she had on her show when she put together those gift pretzel bags for her guests for their bedroom when they come over and stuff? Remember that? How she was moving one bag of pretzels to the next, putting a little gift basket together for the guests. Now, when she actually literally has guests, she throws together a little goodie bag. No, they should have had like a big bag with jelly, all kinds of jelly and jam and gift candles and stuff. She's cheap. Meghan is cheap. You guys didn't know that? Most trolled, most disliked. Hello, Letcho Jad. Bath salt recipe that burns, says Marie. Yeah. It's crazy. That was a mess. A mess. Danny. A mess. Just when you thought she couldn't get any cheaper. Like Kinsley Schofield said, she went to the Dollar Tree and got, and she doesn't have to. That's the thing. The greed is real. She didn't give her father a dime. That's why her pockets are leaking where they're leaking. Give, and he'll give it back to you. And give with a happy heart. Yeah, look at this. It's just not going to end well. And what's also hilarious is the way she skipped Doodaloo, like around, like she's oblivious to what is really going on around her. Do you know I'm the most trolled person in the world? Did you know she's the most disliked person in the world? Try that one. Whew. Hello. Welcome in.
Sure. That wasn't elevated. It was underwhelming, and it undercuts the brand she's trying to build.
So what's your assessment of the brand of Harry and Meghan right now after this trip, after this tour? Do you think this helped them in any way, or did it perhaps even hurt their brand?
You know, I have this very strange theory, and I'd be curious to know if you agree with me or disagree with me. I think Harry is so paralyzed by the fact that he's been iced out from his family that I think he does something like this to poke at them, to try to force any sort of interaction, any sort of response, because they're not taking his calls. Is it like blatant disregard for the Sandringham Summit? Yes. But do I think that he's just so desperate and acting out because he's looking for any sort of interaction with his family whatsoever? It's kind of what we saw the same with Princess Diana. Remember, she would misbehave because it got her attention.
Yeah, it's interesting. That's one way to look at it, and you're probably right. I also think he's just a little bit whipped when it comes to Meghan, and he believes a lot of the delusion and a lot of her view and her take on things, and it's pretty sad.
Well, there you have it. There you have it right there. She says, I think he's whipped. I think she's got some type of spell. I do too. He's gone. Harry's been gone. Harry has been left the building. Okay?
There was a poll out that responded to how Aussies felt around Harry and Meghan being in Australia. 81% said that their visit did not improve their opinion of them. So that's according to...
I feel like we did this one already. Real quick.
No, Harry and Meghan, we've got to talk about them. I've tried avoiding it. I've kept it to the latter part of this chat, but their desire for cashing in on their royal family and their titles really knows no limits. Meghan has now been called out for using her children's royal titles to sell overpriced candles. The new range of candles will be released in time for Mother's Day. What happy news. And $64, Dee Dee. Really? No, thank you.
Well, especially when you consider there's an entertainment reporter in the US called Link Lauren. He ordered one just for the fun of it.
Oh, I love Link. Yeah, we've had him on this program.
It came without a wick. What? His candle had no wick. He's talked about it in.
So you just got a $64 tub of wax.
Yes.
Which can't do anything.
Yes.
Excellent.
Look, in all seriousness, King Charles needs to strip these two of their titles, of these Sussex titles, Duke and Duchess, and using the children. I mean, you and I have more royal connections than those two children do. Well, they've been there once. They went there for the Queen's Jubilee.
Yes, true.
And I was born in London, so at least I do. I'm not sure about you. I think he's starting to look weaker and weaker, and I know he is struggling, and he's struggling with his health, but he needs to strip them of their titles, because it was in the agreement with the Queen when they made their Brexit that they would not use the children's titles of Prince and Princess for profit, and that's exactly what they're doing. It's reprehensible behaviour. I can't stand the pair of them.
They have shown zero respect, zero regard for that agreement, which was struck with the Queen, and you would think that would hold some weight, particularly for...
It's zero respect. Like, she specifically told Meghan, no half in and no half back. In and out. No in and out situation. Okay?
Harry, given how close he was.
She ins and outs. She's merching her kids now. And you guys said it. Hi, Polo. Hi. Polo's in the house. Hi. Good day to you too. Yeah. Isn't that something? Meghan's a trip. This is a trip. Let me see here. Where we at?
And they have no respect for the monarchy. Why do they continue to profit off of the monarchy that they hold in contempt?
Now, I want to get your thoughts on Harry and Meghan's trip in Australia, because some footage is going viral where people are comparing the dismal crowds that the couple attracted on this most recent trip and juxtaposing that with Princess Diana's trip back in 1983.
That is insane. Look at that. Pickles, do you see the crowd? Oh my God. That's what you call beloved, loved, liked, adored, got your reputation together, and got it going on. The below one, let me move the comment. Look at Harry them. Ain't nobody around. Look at that. Meghan, you would never be able to command a crowd like that. It's unfortunate because you did this to yourself. You put your own reputation on the line. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Look at this. Oh my God. Let's see that again.
This is Diana's trip back in 1983.
There's not one person behind this barrier. Not one. That's a crowd.
You mean on any given day, the surrounds of the Opera House have got more people there than we saw for Harry and Meghan. It's like people avoided the area to avoid them. And there was that footage from Bondi Beach where people are just, sun tanning whilst the media pack walks through.
That woman's my
the-
new
I
hero.
know. This is like, leave us alone. We're at the beach. We don't want to see this spectacle. The level of interest was almost zero here.
Yeah, look, you see bigger crowds, trying to get petrol at the petrol station when the word about panic buying has gone around. I'm sucked in by AI every time, so I don't trust any of the pictures that I'm seeing.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't think they drew that bigger crowd, and you're right.
No, we had some of the news footage, particularly of the visit around the Opera House, and there weren't too many people there. And you compare that to Princess Di, it was
there's chalk and cheese. And there's been an interesting development today because Meghan, I don't know if you were aware that she's involved with this app that you can, every outfit that she wore while she was here in Australia, it was immediately posted on this app and you can shop the look. So
does she get a share of that perhaps?
She does.
Oh, excellent. That's
and I don't know
wonderful
if she's an
plan.
investor in the company, but she definitely gets a cut of whatever sells. But she was in a picture at the Bondi appearance where she was speaking to victims of that horrible massacre. And here, shop the look. Now, interesting today, the picture was taken down where she was with first responders.
good.
And it's been replaced with another picture from the same time frame, but it's where she's getting out of a car. It's not with the
So
first
it's a little bit
responders.
removed because, it is
Yeah.
pretty crass to be selling outfits when you're meeting victims of a terrorist massacre. So,
Exactly, yeah.
Before you go, I just want to get your take on this retreat that Meghan Markle had here. And there's some guests of that retreat who are now wanting refunds after they paid around $2,000 for tickets. And it's been reported that Meghan Markle only stayed for around 30 minutes at the event before she left to attend a rugby game. So, you know what? Anyone silly enough to pay this sort of money, I have zero sympathy for. So, whatever.
You've stolen my thunder. Exactly my thoughts. If you are stupid enough to have bought a ticket to sit with that woman for whatever length of time, then suck it up, princess.
No, Harry and Meghan, we've got to talk about them. I've tried to.
Yep, she stayed as long as she could. Guys, I want to thank you for your support. Share my screen, share my live. Get me out there as much as you can. Share me on your community wall. You know, I need to get kicked back into the algorithm, and I need your help. So I appreciate you. Thanks for being here, Polo. Thanks for being here, Pickles. Thanks for being here, Mary. Oh, that's Lady Diana. Yeah, it's a beautiful song. I'm cooking tonight. I think after I pick up a little bit, then I'm gonna cook. I gotta pay my home association fees. Yeah, I gotta do that today. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. I gotta pay a bill, and then I'm gonna go get a little bit, and I'm gonna cook. I thought about making one burger and just splitting it with my husband because it's so big. But I don't know. And just making the other half the next day. I normally don't eat a whole burger. It's impossible. But anyway, love you guys. I hope you have a good dinner, lunch, whatever you're going to go eat. I know Cece ran out to go eat lunch. I'm just reading the comments. I'm in the comments, guys, just for a sec. Thank you, Pickles. Thank you, Lisa B. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it today, and I will be back tomorrow. And I may have some true crimes, like Michelle Lee mentioned, Ashley. Let me make sure I say her name correctly. Ashley Janina. They make a cute couple. Wow, it's sad. Let me show you what I was just looking at. This is the couple Michelle Lee was talking about earlier.
We are noticing a trend here, and it's actually worrying, and we can't continue to ignore it. Yes, we've been saying this for years. Stick with your own people. Stick with your own people. Are our men perfect? No. We all have hangups and stuff that we need to work on, yes. But this trend, yeah, this has been going on for years.
The only thing that's going to change my mind is camera surveillance. This is a very, very high-end villa, hotel. There's got to be cameras around.
Joe McCann's plan to get away with unaliving Ashley Janae just backfired big time after local whistleblowers exposed what really happened in Zanzibar. And the details will have you wondering why.
I'm going to put this girl's link in my chat so you guys can go take a look at it. Baddie Radio. I haven't subscribed to her, but you guys are more than welcome to do so. I need to watch her more to know what she's got going on, but she sounds like a great person. So, but I want to put her in the chat And there, you guys can go take a look at it. In the meantime, I am going to go get me some more rest. I love you guys. And oh, thank you, Lisa B. I appreciate your support. It really means a lot to me. My regulars that come every day to support me. It means a lot. Thank you. Thank you, mods. Thank you, Cece.
Thank you.